"Justice, I'll laugh louder," she snapped, defiant, her voice tight with strain. Barrett met her fire with ice. "Louder? You're unraveling, Ms. Bondi. Your case collapses under scrutiny." The room exploded, some on their feet, others murmuring. Officers waved caution, trying to dam the storm, but Bondi surged ahead. "Unraveling. Number, I'm your reckoning, Justice. You're slipping." Her bravado strained, the courtroom tipping into turmoil. Insiders whispered Barrett was building to something. The night swelled with tension. Bondi's mockery was slipping. The courtroom flared into chaos. Pam Bondi, unshaken and laughing louder, mocked Barrett once more. Her bravado flamed like fuel to fire. The confrontation ignited every row. What began as courtroom debate exploded into a full-throttle battle of wills, and the gallery leaned into the blaze. Court officers scrambled. Barrett held, barely, her calm cracking, her authority under siege. Bondi pressed the advantage. "I'm your challenge. You're slipping." But the pushback only fed Barrett's resolve. The gallery buzzed. Her comeback, imminent. A tearful crescendo just moments away. The internet already ablaze. Barrett's voice didn't rise. It didn't have to. Sharp, cold, precise. "Unraveling, Ms. Bondi. Your mockery's a crutch. Your case? Flawed." Her words cut surgical. Bondi staggered. Her smirk cracked. "Weak?" she shot back, wavering. "I've faced worse than you, Justice." "You're outclassed." Her voice brittle and bold. The gallery moved like a wave. Whispers clashed with sudden claps. Officers twitched, alert. Barrett stepped forward, cool and cutting. "Outclassed? You're eroding this court, Ms. Bondi. No match for reason." Her strike landed hard. Bondi cornered, retaliated. "Reason? I'm exposing your bias, Justice. I'll laugh you off." Her voice cut through the silence, sharp as glass. Laughter burst from her lips again, the gallery splitting like fault lines. Shouts of, "Go Pam," clashing with hushed whispers and camera flashes. Posts surged online. Bondi taunts Barrett, trended in real time. Barrett didn't blink. "Laugh," she said coldly. "You're not clever, Ms. Bondi. You're a provocateur. I'll restore dignity." Each word a blade. The audience ignited. Some murmured prayers, others cheered. Barrett stood solid, unmoved. The room seethed. But what turned this match into wildfire wasn't the heat. It was her precision. Insiders leaned in as Barrett leaned forward. "Dignity. Your laughter betrays weakness. You'll face my judgment." Her voice held the room, each word soaked in weight. Bondi fired back. "Judgment. You're a scholar, not a soldier. Words won't sway me." Her voice cracked under pressure. The crowd roared. Some clapped, others jeered. Clips raced across feeds. Barrett's fire, undeniable. "Words? My reason carves deep. Brace yourself, Ms. Bondi." The air snapped with tension. The chamber boiled, a cauldron of raw nerve. Officers moved, voices clipped. "She's unshakable," someone muttered. But Bondi refused to fold. "Brace? Your court's soft, Justice. My fight burns brighter." Her stance bold, though her voice trembled. Barrett sliced back. "Alive? Number, you've overreached, Ms. Bondi. This is the end." Barrett's tone, ice over steel, sent the room into chaos. Papers flew, phones streamed, yet Bondi held her ground. "Done? I'm just warming up, Justice." Her bravado flared, but insiders saw it. Barrett was breaking her. The night rocketed toward its final, tear-soaked crescendo. Bondi's swagger teetered on collapse. In a courtroom now ablaze, Justice Barrett, unyielding, resolute, countered Bondi's laughter with a calm force that electrified the room. Officers flinched. Bondi cracked. Her last cry, "I'm just starting," met Barrett's relentless resolve. The final blow loomed, and Bondi's defiance buckled under the weight. The spectacle scorched across social feeds. Barrett, composed but cutting, sliced deeper. Overreaching, Ms. Bondi. Your mockery, a hollow front. Your case is collapsing. Her tone had the weight of law, her analysis ruthless, each procedural flaw dismantled with surgical exactness. The gallery erupted. Cheers clashed with gasps. Bondi's eyes burned. Crumbling? I've taken down bigger. You're the one outmatched, Justice. Her voice carried, bold but cracking. Officers tensed, radios sparked. The pressure surged, the room a pressure cooker. Barrett didn't flinch. Outmatched, Barrett fired back. Laughter reveals your weakness, Ms. Bondi. This court demands substance, not spectacle. The bar blended. Bondi straightened, defiant. Weakness? Number, I'm here to show your boundaries. My battle's real. Her bravado rang with fragility. The crowd roared, name chants rising, whispers rippling. Barrett unshaken. Phones rolled. X-posts climbed. Barrett corners, Bondi blazed across screens. Barrett's voice struck clean. Real? You provoke, not argue. I'll lay bare your faults. The audience surged again. Cheers, shouts. She's got her. The clash turned volcanic. Insiders leaned in. Barrett moved closer. Flaws. Your entire argument is hollow, Ms. Bondi. Face my reason. She dropped precedent like thunder. 2010 ethics case, irrefutable. Bondi staggered. Hollow, I fight. You theorize. Her voice trembled. The gallery roared. Some stood, some filmed, all breathless. Barrett's logic, now live. One clip racked up shares. Another showed her composed dominance. Viral. Relentless. Bondi clung to the frame. Academic? I'm your peer, Justice. Laugh with me. Her laugh faltered. The room tightened. The courtroom boiled over. Officers panicked. This wasn't law. It was combat. Barrett had the floor unshaken, but Bondi wasn't finished. Your gavel? Cold? My fire? Real, she declared, hands clenched, voice cracking with conviction. Barrett didn't blink. Real? You're burning out, Ms. Bondi. Your case is dead on arrival. The gallery roared, chaos rising, programs tossed, phones lifted, Bondi still unmoved. Dead? Not yet. But behind the scenes, insiders knew. Barrett was closing in. Her case was airtight. Her voice, her tone, every move sharpened. The courtroom wasn't just watching a trial. It was witnessing a downfall. And when Bondi's mockery finally cracked, the moment turned electric. Barrett's response? Devastating. Final. A courtroom transformed into the stage of something unforgettable. Bondi's bravado eroded fast. Social feeds detonated. Her desperate words, "I'll outlast you," had no weight. It was the beginning of her unraveling. Barrett's counter? The crescendo. Not just a rebuttal, an emotional strike that went viral before it even ended. Barrett didn't raise her voice. She didn't need to. You're falling apart, Ms. Bondi? That laughter? It's cruel? And your case? She paused. It betrays real people. Then she went further. Imagined a family broken by prosecutorial overreach, turning theory into a gut punch. The gallery was stunned. People cried. Bondi froze. People. Real people. Bondi lashed back. You're not their savior, Justice. But her tone was hollow. The crowd surged. Officers locked in place, unsure whether to move or bear witness. Barrett didn't miss. Not a savior, she said. But I defend what matters. You mock what you don't understand. The silence that followed? Deafening. Duty? Bondi snapped. I fight for truth, justice. You can't shut me down. Her voice quaked, eyes on fire. The crowd? Unhinged. Pam, Pam, they chanted. Others whispered. She's cracking. Phones lifted. X blew up. One video. Red banner. Barrett turned. Enough. You're out of line, Miss Bondi. It's over. Barrett's tone? Locked. Cold steel. The room swelled. Barrett's taking it, some screamed. Bondi's still standing, others murmured. But Barrett didn't pause. She lifted her gaze. Over. Number, I speak for those you've harmed. Their pain, that's my purpose. Her voice, knife clean. Bondi blinked, softened. Pain, all this academic, she muttered. Gallery, shook. Some filmed, others cried. Barrett's words, viral seconds later. One reel. Justice speaks. View count climbing. Bondi, cornered. I fight for them, she pushed. Feel my strength. But her power was draining. Barrett's sincerity hit hard. Sources confirmed. She clutched the bench. Strength? Barrett fired back. Your laugh is hollow. This court demands truth. Her words slammed, eyes locked in. I'm their voice, Bondi shouted. My battle is real. But she shook. The crowd broke. Some surged, some chanted. Barrett's truth? And insiders? She's turning the tide. Barrett looked on, calm. You're heard, she said. The ending hovered, ready to drop. Then it came. Barrett's answer, soul deep. The courtroom erupted. Justice wasn't a word anymore. It was Barrett. A gavel turned into gospel. And Bondi? A flame extinguished. Bondi broke, tears streaming down her face, as the digital world lit up with the fallout. Inside, sources confirmed, Barrett's final vow hit like a gut punch. Her dismantling of Bondi wasn't just legal, it was personal. Raw, empathetic, and fierce. The courtroom? Viral ground zero. Barrett's voice, shaking but locked with purpose, delivered the strike. Hollow laughter, Ms. Bondi? That smirk of yours? It betrays the pain of real lives crushed under your so-called justice. Her words painted a tragedy, fictional but vivid, dragging the ethics war into something human. Gasps, tears, Bondi, shattered. You're a judge, justice, but not their heart. Bondi's reply was paper thin. The gallery erupted, cheers spliced with sobs. Court officers froze. Even their radios stayed quiet. Barrett didn't blink. Your heartless scorn dishonors this court, Ms. Bondi. I protect what you forget. Each word, sharpened steel. Purpose? Bondi tried again, grasping at lines. I fought. For truth. Her voice cracked. The room boomed, chants rising. Barrett! Barrett! Some whispered. She's done. Phones caught it all. X exploded. One caption. Barrett's kill shot. Another. Bondi crumbling fast. Barrett's voice grew louder. You dismissed them, but I speak for them. Her tone was a declaration. The crowd couldn't stay seated. Some screamed, others broke down. Barrett stood taller. Mock their pain? Never. This court rises above, always. Bondi's face, drenched. I tried. Justice, she muttered. But the crowd had already moved. Cameras filmed. Clips surged across the web. One line went viral. She's unstoppable. Barrett, like stone, replied, You tried. But justice wins. She ended it with weight. Justice prevails. Bondi sobbed. The chamber shook. The gavel echoed. The wave hit. Barrett stood firm. This court is adjourned, she said, calm as the storm passed. Bondi's team swept in. Echoes of fierce ricocheted as the crowd erupted. The finale? Electric. Some shouted Justice Barrett. Others recorded history. X lit up. Barrett trending, Bondi trending. But for very different reasons. Barrett's empathy and force now legend. Bondi's tears, the price of pride. One moment, one match. A firestorm. Subscribe. Because the sparks aren't done flying.